This is my truck. It's what I've been living in since last Wednesday. Yeah. This place is nice. This is the nicest place that I've stayed in so far at Texarkana Visitor Center. They're open like 8 to 5. They got really nice clean bathrooms. Cleaner than most of the truck stops I've stayed in. They've got literally bookshelves full of pamphlets and books and things about Texas that are free. You know, might want to consider checking it out. I've been looking for rest stops. I'd even consider a way station, even though, you know, I really don't want to go near those. First night on the road with 45 minutes to spare on my clock. I found myself parked on a dead end road next to a studio hotel or something. Fortunately, nobody complained. They probably figured I was a guest. You know, I just kept the windows clean. I didn't turn the truck on or anything until the morning when I was ready to leave. And then, fortunately, a couple of days after that, I was at the same truck stop. It was small and rainy, and they actually kept me sitting for like a day and a half. Then ended up at the Oklahoma City terminal for a couple of days. That wasn't too bad. It's a very small terminal, so I didn't have to wait too long for showers and things. You know, free shower and laundry, you can't beat it. Then they dispatched me out here to Missouri and Arkansas. Last night, I got to this little rundown little place in Harrison, Arkansas. That was literally just a gravel lot next to a gas station with a Subway. It was raining. There were just these huge puddles. It was really fun getting out of there, trying to avoid those puddles. Could have tipped me right over. Had to go through half of one. Yeah. And fortunately, I made it here tonight. It's by pure luck. I just got onto I-30 with an hour and a half drive time left, and thought, okay, well, the first thing that I see, that's what it'll be. And it just so happens that this was a nice rest stop. I think rest stops are better in general. Truck stops are really busy, really dangerous. You got your family stuff going on during the days, but you know, at night you got to be careful. And not to mention, it's just wall-to-wall trucks. I tried to go to a pilot a couple of days ago. Literally scared me to death trying to get out of there, because it was wall-to-wall, no spaces, even in the corners. I mean, people just flew in there and grabbed whatever spot that they could. And you could barely get through and get around, you know. I was sure that I was going to have a wreck or something. But I looked on this. I also looked on the fact that Houston has its own terminal, so if I don't get dispatched before I leave the Amazon tomorrow, I'll just head about 45 minutes over to the Houston terminal. Apparently it's just like a little room. There isn't much there like other terminals. I don't think they even have showers yet, but that's fine. It's a free place to park that belongs to my company, and there'll be room for me, which is not always the case everywhere. But yeah, rest stops are definitely preferred. Of course, I keep food and water in my truck. I could last a good week here if I was stuck in here. But tonight's shower, like last night, will be baby wipes. But there is a bathrooms that are open over here, so I can like at least take one of my washcloths and wash my face and stuff. So that'll be nice. The problem with truck driving is you can see a lot of cool stuff, but I don't really have time most of the time to go over and take pictures of the really awesome things that I have seen. Some really interesting scenery. Although I gotta say, Branson is not truck friendly, and if I can help it, I will not go back there again. That was ridiculous. Yeah, but that's about it. I'm about to go to bed.